All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about, well, 3-row socket holders. Now these are from Olsa tools. You've got standard depth, you've got mid-length, and then you've got deep wells. Now these will now fit, in most cases, impact sockets. Now these are gray pneumatic. They're pretty chunky sockets. I've got Matco sockets as well. 19, they fit fine. Couple issues we're going to talk about with these socket holders, but they hold all your sockets in a nice, neat way. They're marked. I know the empty holes are going to trigger some people because a lot of people don't have 20 millimeters or 6 millimeters. Now they've got them in 1/4 inch, 3/8 and 1/2 inch SAE and metric. All the socket holes are enlarged for impact sockets. As you can see, I've got impact sockets in here. This is the 15. It fits fine. So you can fit, if you've got 1/4 inch impact sockets, you can fit them, of course. They're magnetic, pretty nice magnets. You know, they're not going to just fall out, with one exception. Now these Milwaukee sockets that I'm using here, the 17 does not fit, so that is a concern. Now the 27 does fit on both ends, but there is a slight problem, and hopefully it doesn't hit my foot. So keep that in mind. Don't put them upside down. They'll hold fine in a roll cart. They'll hold okay on a wall like this, but they may not hold upside down. For instance, the 27 millimeter, when I stuck it in this thing when it was hanging on the board, fell out. Now this one, now let's test this one. This one's a little better. So that one obviously holds upside down. The only one I've had a problem with is the 1/2 inch one as far as my Milwaukee sockets. As you can see, the 27 millimeter snap-on held fine because it has a full flat bottom. And that is the problem, is the Milwaukee ones have a truncated bottom part, so there's not as much metal there for the magnet to hold, and they're heavy sockets. So just something to keep in mind if you have these kind of sockets, they might not hold real well. Now, if you watch my channel for any length of time, you know I'm a big proponent of semi-deep sockets. I did a whole video on them. I use semi-deeps all the time. So I've tested these with semi-deeps in 3/8 and 1/4 inch. I do not own 1/2 inch semi-deeps, so I can't test any sockets because I literally don't own any. Overall, if you're liking the organization of this kind of set, these are a great option if you're looking for, well, socket holders that hold deep, semi-deep, and shallow in one holder. Now the open ports doesn't bother me that much, but of course, you know, some people are way more OCD than I am, so that's up to you. But just a great option if you're looking for socket holders to hold all your sockets. The 1/4 inch, obviously I've got Milwaukee sockets in here just because that's what I had at the house, but I've checked them with my Matco sockets and they all fit. So you can, you know, you can fit whatever kind of socket you want to fit in these without too much trouble. In fact, that's a 15 going in the 14. But that was one of the things they did, is they increased the size of the holes. Chrome and impact sockets in the 1/4 inch, and they all hold fine. So plenty of, you know, holding power for these. I tested this with every socket I basically have, and they all fit. But again, you know, mileage will vary based on brands, etc. So hope you like this video. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.